I think I'm live. I hope I am. Let me just double check. Yep, I am. Okay. Hi guys, this is my second ever novel writing / planning stream, work or write with me stream, whatever you want to call it. And this is a time to be productive. So I've just been inspired to do these kind of videos from seeing other people doing kind of like these study with me or work with me streams, and I just think it's a fantastic idea. I'm someone who does procrastinate a lot, and I'm really trying to get out of that habit. I'm trying to be more productive with my time. And for those that don't know already, I am currently trying to write my own novel. I haven't actually started on the writing part. I'm still in the brainstorming / outlining stage, and I have been doing a lot of studying and recapping on novel theory, how stories work, to really help myself with this. And the time now is, I'm a little bit behind schedule, so I was supposed to start like 15 minutes ago. It's just I've been like really trying to make sure the setup was okay. My setup is kind of awkward. I've literally got a stack of books holding my laptop just so that the camera can pick up on at least most of this, and that's been kind of tricky. I'm just gonna say hello in the chat. Let me know what time it is in your country and how you guys are all doing. How are you all? So I've just very recently, literally like 1 or 2 hours ago, just uploaded a video to explain why I've changed my channel name. I'll just briefly go over the reason why, just in case you haven't seen that video yet. So I've changed my channel name because I'm now really like trying to focus on being an author and also on being an editor. It's two things that are very new to me in terms of career, and it would feel very awkward to still have my name as Shariana Reacts. I really want this to be my author name, so because I want it as my author name, Sharon Rove, it's just best that my online profile follows that. It's just one of those things, so that there's no confusion as to why my channel is called Shariana Reacts, and then there's my book that has Sharon Rove on it, which would be my author name if I was to publish, which will be in the future, hopefully if all things go well. And I'm just gonna wait for a couple more minutes, and in the meantime I'm just gonna be talking briefly about what I've been doing. So I've already made a video, I just haven't uploaded it yet, just to like give you guys a writing update about what I've been doing. So just to reiterate again, I've been doing a lot of brainstorming, a lot of outlining. Hi Jacob. Hey Sharina, I'm good, thank you. It was a nice day, how about you? It's 4:36 over here. God damn, thank you Jacob. Thank you for stopping by, even though it's very early for you. But well done to you for waking up that early. I'm good, thank you. And yeah, it was a nice day for me as well. Pretty easy day. Usually the weekend is super busy for me, but I'm so glad. Not to sound like I'm like as if I don't like my job. I love teaching the kids, but because it's now the summer holidays, or it's approaching the summer holidays, a lot of them are going off to Turkey, so I'm just glad that I've got a bit more free time, and hopefully I get to explore more cities outside of my city, which is London. And so this is what I showed last time, and I'm just gonna check to see that showing up. Okay, so this is what I showed last time. This is the Ultimate Novel Planner Crime and Mystery Edition by Storyfolk, also known as Paige Cody. And I have been writing on this. I've been trying to like really utilize this. There are some really good like types of prompts and novel outlining techniques in this. But my ideas keep changing. That's the problem. So I really had to think about the victims in my novel. So I am writing a crime thriller, pretty much. There's going to be a lot of victims and a lot of suspects. So I've really had to think about at least three suspects. I don't know if there's going to be a fourth one. I don't know. Because that's the thing about writing about crime. You have to think about who the suspects are going to be and what kind of clues you're going to leave behind and the red herrings. To be honest, I haven't done much, especially in this book. So I've been doing a little bit of like the character profiles and trying to know what my characters' names are, which has been like an absolute headache, because I couldn't figure out. So there's so many blank pages. Just gonna go over it, see how blank it looks. But I have been at least like doing bits in this one. The one that I've actually been like using a lot is this one, which is like my brain dump book. I've decided to use a brain dump book, just like a normal exercise book, just to like lay out like so many different ideas, like for example news stories and like character ideas, setting ideas, really understanding the conventions of a thriller and a mystery, plot point ideas, suspect ideas, list of victims, murder methods, and FMC's backstory. FMC means female main character, MMC means male main character. So I've got two main characters. Well, one, the main character is the female, but the MMC is a detective, so he also has a point of view as well. So I do have a dual point of view kind of narrative, or at least I plan to do that. I don't know if I'll change that later. That just depends on the kind of feedback I'm gonna get. By the way, I'm really sorry about my creaky chair. I hope it's not too bothersome. Nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna check the chat. Okay, not sure. I'm just gonna check my actual phone. Where did my phone go? Oh, there it is. How are you all doing? I'm just gonna check the live stream on mobile. Okay, 2 people are watching. Okay, right. Now, with what I'm planning to do for this stream is just like very similar to the previous stream. There will be a set amount of minutes that we can work on our project. So obviously I'm going to be outlining on the plot board, which is right behind me. Let's see if I can show it clearly. Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. It's kind of hard to show, but that's what it looks like. So basically, I kind of made this. You know when you get your parcels, use the cardboard. The cardboard helps you. So I've been using the cardboard, and because I already... Because I already had the A2 paper, yeah, I have like A2 sketch paper. So I don't know how to explain it. So like I laid out a sheet of A2 paper and then I put the cardboard on it, and then I used glue to stick it on, and then I used another piece of A2 paper to cover that cardboard. So both sides have like A2 paper and inside of it is cardboard. I hope that makes sense. Yes, but there are like poster boards and notice boards that people use as well, so that's totally fine as well. You can just like buy one of those boards. I just decided to go the cheap route. And hi Claudia, thank you so much for stopping by. This is perfect timing. I'm stuck trying to work on an essay. Thank you. Oh, brilliant. That will give you plenty of opportunity to get that done. What is your essay about? Let me know. Thanks for keeping this. Oh, no problem. I'm so glad that you guys enjoy these. It really means so much because I know that it used to be just solely a reaction channel, but I don't want it to just be about reactions. I want it to be about many other things. So for those that are not familiar, the whole point of the plot board is so that you have a visual representation of your plot points. And Assalamu alaikum, the Messianic militant. Thank you for stopping by. I just noticed now. And yeah, so it's basically a visual representation of all your plot points so that you can see, there's just some sort of psychology about it. If you see all of your plot points in like a bird's eye kind of view, you can kind of see things better and you can kind of work out better on whether this works, whether this plot point works or not. And so that's why I decided that I'll use the plot board. When I usually outline, it's just making so many notes. So I've basically been making lots of notes on this to try to work out how to start the novel, because it's been very tricky to know exactly how to start it. Oh, by the way, before I start, just wanted to make some recommendations. So this is the book that I'm currently reading and I absolutely love it. It is amazing. So I already like talked about it in my writing vlog, but like I'm just going to talk about it again. Memory Man. This is by David Baldacci. He actually has a masterclass and his masterclass is really good for writing. I'm just going to read the blurb. He did not force the door open. He was in no hurry. When Amos Decker returned home to find the bodies of his wife and only daughter, he didn't think he could carry on living. Overwhelmed with grief, Decker saw his life fall apart, losing his job as a detective, his house, and his self-respect. But when his former partner visits to tell him that someone has confessed to the murder of his family, he knows he must seek justice for them. Then tragedy strikes at the local school. Teenagers are gunned down, and the killer is at large. Following the serious brain injury Amos suffered as a professional footballer, he gained a remarkable gift. And the police believe that this unusual skill will assist in the hunt for the killer. Amos Decker must endure the memories he would rather forget. And when new evidence links the murders, he is left with only one option. And yeah, that is the blurb. And the opening, oh my gosh. Once you read the opening chapter, it will hook you. If you love crime fiction, this will definitely hook you. The main character is so interesting. He is someone, after getting into an injury, like a serious injury, as a footballer, he ended up getting like some sort of superpower. He ended up getting the ability to be able to remember every little detail, which I never thought was like something that you can actually get, but it's true. And he also got synesthesia as a result of that injury to his brain. So that's quite fascinating. And I'm like one third of the way. And usually I'm quite slow at reading, but like I managed to get through it. And I also bought this one. I haven't started on it yet, but the TV series for this has just recently come out. Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. So I just wanted to make some book recommendations. There is a TV series. So if you're in the UK, the TV series is on BBC. which I plan to react to. So I guess I'll be watching the TV series first and then the book, so that I'm not spoiled on like what happens basically. So yeah, you can look forward to a reaction to this series, which is like very popular as a book. So yeah, if you're into crime fiction, those are my recommendations. Okay, now I just need to see what, I'm just gonna check who else is online for people. Yay! It's kind of bad timing because the Euro finals is literally happening very, very soon. It's happening England versus Spain, but I'll just watch the replay, or you guys can let me know who won in the chats at some point whenever you do find out. So I do plan to do like at least a 2-hour stream. We'll see how we go. Okay, so last time we did study sessions of around 20 minutes. I'm just gonna make this 25. Because I just felt like 20 minutes was not enough. Stay there. I literally put blue tack on this thing so that it stays. So hopefully no problems. Okay. I think we are good to go. Just wondering if I have anything else to mention. Yeah, so just saying, you know, that a writing vlog will be coming out soon. I just need to finish editing it and then uploading it, so that will come within the next few days, whether it's tomorrow or the next day, so that you guys get a proper writing update about what I've been doing. So I will be showing you the exact pages kind of in this book. It's always recommended to have a writing journal so that you can jot your ideas down, like any sort of idea. It doesn't even have to be related to the actual novel. It can be any idea that you get inspired by. So maybe you see something outside and it's inspired you, you can write it down. Or if it's a conversation that you heard that inspires you, you can write it down. So that's just some ideas. So I recently went to Reading and I just couldn't help myself because I went to the shopping centre and I bought this. So I'm going to be using this for the plotboard. But before I get on to that, I do want to just read over my notes. So we're going to be starting... See if we can... Okay, that's a little bit loud. Okay, I think that's fine. Okay, we're starting the first study stream in 3, 2, 1. I did a rough chapter outline. That's all of the plot points done. Okay. That's all I've been managing to do in these 25 minutes. I'm just gonna check the chat. Hi Adam, thanks for stopping by. I'm curious, is this the same novel you were working on previously, or did you start from scratch? This is completely different. The previous one was a spy thriller. I'm working on crime fiction now. So how did you guys get on in terms of work? The timer got me. Yeah, like last time. Yeah, it got me as well. How did you guys get on? So I've been making notes, and I know a lot about the hook and inciting incident. I just put it in the wrong place, so that's why I took the notes out. I don't know if you guys saw me do that. So there's supposed to be something before this. I'm not totally familiar with Blake Snyder's Save the Cat novel outline, so that's a novel outline that I've been using. Will you be doing 3 sessions of 25 minutes each time? At the very least 3 sessions. Yeah, maybe 4, I'm not entirely sure. That just depends on how much I can get done and if I lose steam. So at the very least 3. Good stuff. I was reading, but next 25 minutes I plan to start writing. Oh, that's brilliant. What have you been reading? And okay, what am I gonna do? So I need to think about the prologue. My novel has a prologue, and I know what it is. It's just like the details of it. Prologue. It's like I know certain things, I just don't know what happens in between those things. I hope that makes sense. Oh, by the way, the pink notes are for my female main character's point of view, and the blue ones are for my male character's point of view. He's a detective. She's not. She owns a vintage clothes shop, and she's a tarot reader as well. And that's a huge part of the story, her being a tarot reader. It's a science essay, heart functions. Oh, I was just recently teaching about the circulatory system to my kids, to my students. There's so much to science. I can't even imagine how much more complicated it gets for like A-level and stuff. Color coded for the win. Yeah, exactly. That's why I've been like looking at pictures of like plotboards, storyboards, and they just look so cool with all of the color coding. Okay, so I need to write the prologue before all of these plot points that are made. Don't really understand that well. Really should buy Blake Snyder's beat sheet. Not beat sheet, I mean the actual novel, so I can understand some of these terms. How about the rest of you? What have you guys been getting on? Let me know. Just need to do some research about Save the Cat. The catalyst happens at the 10% mark. Debate 10 to 20%. Need a drink of water. I'm just trying to understand the plot points before I start. A single scene beat that shows a before snapshot of the protagonist and the flawed world that he or she lives in. Okay, that'll be prologue. Single scene beat in which a statement is made by someone other than the protagonist that hints at what the protagonist will learn before the end of the story. A multi-scene beat in which the reader gets to see what the protagonist's life and the world are like. Flaws and all is also where important supporting characters and the protagonist's initial goal, or the thing the protagonist thinks will fix his or her life, is introduced. What the protagonist's life in the world are like. Okay, I'm just going to start it because this is pretty much going to take a while. So in 3, 2, 1, the next one starts now. guys are getting on. Just want to see if I'm in frame. Okay. How are you all getting on? Are you getting on with any work? And what is the time in your country? I'd love to know. At the moment, it's 8:48 p.m. Ooh. This was supposed to be kind of glued in. There we go. How are you all getting on? Almost 4 here, p.m. Yeah. How did your writing go? I'm pretty much done with Act 1, so I'm quite pleased with that. Just filling in an extra from the male's point of view. I'm just gonna finish writing this. Also, let me know what kind of books you guys like reading, if you do read, or even if it's non-fiction. I'd love to know. Yeah, it's been working so far. Still need more to do. I like your post-it, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, it's actually quite convenient that it's blue and pink, even though I don't mean to stereotype. It's just that I have a female and male point of view, and it just worked out really well. So yeah, I'm glad I got that. Thank you, Claudio. I'm glad that I got some done, and hopefully I get to at least most of it, finish it. Jacob, I especially love fantasy as well as science fiction, adventure and romance. Crime fiction and post-apocalyptic fiction is my second favorite. Wow, yeah, I thought you'd love fantasy and science fiction, adventure and romance. Yeah, those are really good genres. I actually very much applaud anyone who does fantasy or science fiction because of the huge amount of world building that goes into those particular kinds of genres. Like, I don't know how you do it. Like if you think about Oda for One Piece, like the amount of world building he did and he is still doing for that world, like I wouldn't be able to remember all of those details. I'm actually wondering myself if Oda even keeps like a binder to keep all of his notes. It's gonna be a thick ass binder, but yeah, there's just so much that goes into fantasy and science fiction, especially if it's a completely different world. like Lord of the Rings, for example. There's just so much world building, so I applaud those authors for being able to pull that off, if they can. I love murder mysteries. So do I. I love murder mysteries. And like, for example, Murder on the Orient Express. I'm writing a murder mystery as well, even though it's more on the gruesome kind of side. Yeah, at the moment, when I was a kid, I loved fantasy and I loved horror. I loved children's horror books. I was a big fan of Goosebumps. That was a book that I always went to, even though the other girls were into like fairy books and princess books, and I was the one that would read Goosebumps. So I was a complete like odd one out of me and my classmates. I recommend Goosebumps, and I should really revisit Goosebumps because it's been so long since I've read R.L. Stein's books. And I also really like the Saga of Dan Shan, which is a children's vampire fiction horror style novel series as well, for children though. And yeah, those were the books that I'd read when I was a kid. And then more recently I've been more into like thriller, especially when it comes to my movie reactions. I've always loved the thriller ones, the ones that have like a lot of tension or some sort of gruesome crime going on. Those are the ones that really piqued my interest because I love the whole investigation process. And I don't mind a romance, especially if it's clean. A lot of authors like to spice things up, and fair to them. Personally, I can't deal with that. But I love Pride and Prejudice. I absolutely adore that book. It's one of my favorite novels, and I love the 2005 movie adaptation for Pride and Prejudice. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I hate horror. I did like the classics like Dracula, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Okay, fair enough. With horror, it's to each their own. It's kind of like, if you can't handle gruesome stuff, like, then obviously don't read any of Stephen King's books. I do have Carrie. I don't have any of his other novels. I just have Carrie. And Carrie's actually quite interesting. I quite like that one. And that one in particular isn't as gruesome as, for example, It or something like that. I cannot handle paranormal. I really can't handle paranormal stuff, even though I do plan to read The Ring at some point, which is a Japanese novel. For those that know about The Ring. Dracula, I haven't got around to reading Dracula. I actually have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but I haven't gone around to reading that yet. I really should. I think I'd enjoy it. Yeah, I do like the classics. The classics are really good. Some of them can be quite complicated to understand, especially the kind of language they use. But I love the kind of gothic themes, like for example in Frankenstein. That's a good horror novel in my opinion. Okay, now I'm on to Act 2, which is like arguably the hardest part to do. Act 2, so I think we're about to start now for Act 2. For the next session, which I guess will be the last one. I've barely done much. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if this is the last session or not. In 3, 2, 1. I haven't even finished. I'm not even there yet at all. Gosh, time really runs out very fast. How are you guys getting on? Let me know how you guys are getting on with your work and what you are getting up to, if you're still watching. Just gonna check the live stream. Yeah, I'm barely there. I'm like, I guess halfway through, because Act 3 is kind of short. Yeah, we're gonna have one more Claudio, one more 25-minute session, and then we'll call it a day, because there's just so much to think about, and I only have so much brain juice before it runs out. Okay. So I'm just gonna start it again. Might as well start now. Do you guys hear that? I think we just found out the result. Whenever there's a football match, so I live right next to a pub. Okay, I don't know the result, but that sounds like a yay from everyone. So I don't know. Does anyone know the result for the Euro finals? Please comment, because I can't be bothered to check. That guy's closing. Anytime there is a match, you can hear them screaming. When England won against Netherlands, they were screaming, bruh. Don't even know what to do. Can someone check the results for the Euro finals? Cause I don't want to check. I can't be asked. I'm focused on this. Okay. Right. Bad guys close in. I don't know what to do. Where does it go from here? They are tied at 1. That's probably what you heard, but not finished yet. Oh, tied. Oh my god, yo, that's a win in itself. Because England, in previous times, they've not been doing so well, but this time they've really stepped up. To tie with Spain, I haven't checked the other matches. I'm not really a football match person, but okay, it's not finished yet. Interesting. So I guess they just scored, which is why they were yelling. That guy's closing. I was just about to start Act 3. Okay, I'm just gonna reply to Jacob. I was not even aware that was going on. I'm not a sports fan like at all, though. Yeah, I'm not a sports fan either. I just, if there's like a World Cup, maybe I'll watch like a short clip, but I just can't get myself to watch the entire match of just a bunch of guys running around with the ball. I'll only watch like segments, like the most like important moments maybe. But yeah, I'm not a sports fan either. I vaguely do. I do like some boxing, so like the Zone boxing, for example, I quite like. But I'm not like an avid watcher. Anyway, how did you guys get on? And that will be our last session for today. I have pretty much completed Act 1 and Act 2. I was just about to start another note. What was this supposed to be for? I think this was supposed to be to start off Act 3, so I'll just finish this off in my own time. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to you all for tuning in, and let me know if I need to improve anything, or how you'd like for me to conduct this. Do you like these streams, and what is it that you like about it? Does it help you to be more productive? Let me know. And how much did you get done, Claudio? Did you get a lot done for your essay? And Jacob, did you get to do any work? Or let me know before I wrap things up. No worries, Claudio. Thank you so much for coming by and for throughout watching the stream. I really do appreciate when you guys actually not only just watch it but actually stick around as well. I really do appreciate that. You guys are amazing and so consistent. Yes, lots. Oh, brilliant. Well done, Claudia. Well done to you for getting some work done. That's brilliant. Super productive. Great. That's the idea. That is the goal indeed. Let's see if Jacob is still here. Is anyone else watching this? I don't even know. Let me see how many people are watching this. It's almost 10 o'clock. Has the match been finished yet? Let me know if the match is still going on. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really would appreciate it if you guys like the video. It helps a lot. Thanks for having us. I did mostly research and thinking of ideas, nothing concrete. Oh, that's plenty. Well done, Jacob. Yeah, research is like absolutely critical. Thinking of ideas. Oh, are you thinking about maybe writing a story, or is this something else? I think it's almost over. Spain 2-1. Yeah, I was having a feeling that England was not going to win, even though it's not over yet. How long are these matches? I thought it was just like 90 minutes. I don't know how long these matches are. No, I'm not surprised really. I was hoping England would win since that's my country. Wish you all the best for your novel. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I hope, even though I got things done, I'm not entirely impressed by the end of Act 2. There's some things that I just feel don't quite make sense. I really haven't talked that much about suspects when I should have, but I'll just do that in the revision. At least I got something down. Yeah, and as for the next stream will be to Tomb Raider, finishing off that particular level. Oh my god, it's gonna be scary going through that level. Those egg mummies, they terrify me. Let me think. So today is Sunday. I guess I'll be streaming on Saturday, but Saturday's so busy. I get tired on Saturdays, so it might be on Sunday unless I find a particular weekday free. So that's just to let you know about the gaming stream for next time. And as for, so do look forward to the actual novel writing vlog that I will be editing and uploading very soon, so you get more of an idea about what I've been doing. And I hope I can keep you guys updated and actually not do it too late. And thank you guys again for stopping by. Again, it does mean a lot to me, and I hope you guys have a good day, evening or morning. Don't know what the time is in your country, but yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay tuned for more.